It is always unsettling to learn of a senseless act of homicide, but it reaches a new level when we hear of someone hurting members of their own family. In today's story, that is exactly what happens, and for reasons that I don't think we'll ever understand. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy, and I typically discuss things that are strange, mysterious, and creepy. If that interests you, then please subscribe or follow me. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, or share this video with a friend. That really helps out a small channel like mine. Okay, now let's get back into today's story. In the spring of 2021, Chandler Halderson's life seemed picture perfect, or at least that's how he made it appear. The 23-year-old lived at home with his parents in a quiet Wisconsin suburb, all while working toward a degree in renewable energy. He had a part-time job working online for an insurance company, volunteered as a scuba diver for the local police department, and was on the cusp of fulfilling a lifelong dream. Chandler had just landed a coveted position at SpaceX, Elon Musk's cutting-edge aerospace company, and was preparing to move to Florida with his longtime girlfriend, Catherine. Together, they planned to start their lives anew in the Sunshine State, basking in the promise of a bright future. But life has a way of turning on a dime. Just weeks before his big move, Chandler suffered what he described as a freak accident. He claimed to have fallen down the stairs while home alone, resulting in a severe concussion and possible nerve damage. He said doctors warned him to rest, wear a neck brace, and avoid flying until he healed. The SpaceX job couldn't wait. Just like that, his dream opportunity slipped through his fingers. Chandler returned to the rhythm of his ordinary life, living with his parents, Bart and Krista, in their cozy home. His older brother, Mitchell, had moved out and built a successful career in IT. Despite the setback, things seemed normal. Bart and Krista were loving, supportive parents who doted on their son, but beneath the surface, cracks were beginning to show. Friday, July 2nd, 2021, started like any other day, until it didn't. Krista, known for her reliability, missed work without notice. Her concerned coworker, Daniel, tried calling and texting, but got no response. Alarmed, he drove to the Halderson home. Both Bart and Krista's cars were in the garage, but no one answered the door. As Daniel turned to leave, Chandler emerged, apologizing and explaining he'd been in the shower. He told Daniel his parents had left that morning with another couple, friends of theirs, to deal with an emergency at the family cabin. Chandler claimed he didn't know the couple's names and added that cell service at the cabin was spotty. Relieved but still uneasy, Daniel left. Over the weekend, Chandler even attended a 4th of July gathering at Daniel's home, casually mentioning that his parents would return on Monday. But Monday came and went. Then Tuesday. By Wednesday, Daniel urged Chandler to file a missing persons report. The police began their investigation on July 7th, and Chandler's story quickly raised red flags. Both Bart and Krista's cars were still parked in the garage, and the idea that they'd been picked up by an unknown couple seemed suspicious. Then, a call came in from Catherine's family. They owned a farm in nearby Cottage Grove, and they'd seen Chandler there multiple times over the holiday weekend. On one visit, he wandered away from the pool toward a wooded area, the back hatch of his SUV suspiciously open. Something didn't sit right, so they called the police. Investigators searched the farm on July 8th, and what they found would crack the case wide open. Behind the tree line, partially concealed under branches and leaves, lay a human torso. Nearby, a metal drum contained tools, a hacksaw, scissors, and a broken saw blade. An autopsy confirmed the torso belonged to Bart Halderson. He had been shot twice in the back. Chandler was arrested on July 9th, but the horror didn't end there. Catherine shared a crucial piece of evidence, a screenshot from Snapchat showing Chandler's location near the Wisconsin River. Investigators searched the area and discovered human legs. They belonged to Krista Halderson. A search of the Halderson home revealed even more damning evidence: bone fragments in the fireplace, bloodstains in the basement, and blood spots throughout the house. As the investigation deepened, so did the lies. Chandler's carefully constructed facade began to crumble. Chandler hadn't just lied about his injuries or the SpaceX job. He wasn't working part-time for an insurance company, and he wasn't attending college. In fact, he'd flunked out after one semester. The emails his father had exchanged with school and work officials, those were fake, sent by Chandler himself. The scuba diving volunteer work? A fabrication. The local police department didn't even have a scuba team. On the day of the murders, Bart had confronted Chandler, scheduling a meeting with college officials to get to the bottom of his son's academic lies. Chandler, fearing exposure, made a horrifying decision. Chandler pled not guilty, but the evidence was overwhelming. In April 2023, after just 2 hours of deliberation, a jury found him guilty on all charges. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Sir Walter Scott's words ring hauntingly true in this case. Chandler's lies became his prison, and he believed the only escape was to kill the very people who loved him most. If only he'd told the truth. Perhaps Bart and Krista would have forgiven him. Perhaps they'd still be alive. Instead, their lives were stolen and their family shattered, all for a web of lies that wasn't worth the cost. Thanks so much for watching. If you like true crime stories like this one, mysterious events and more, please subscribe to my channel and check out the videos I have to offer. Until next time, please stay safe out there, and as always, stay curious.